Okay, you guys, so I'm going to go through the charts. Last week was kind of the ugly week, but let's go to the chart, see what happened. And I'm going to tell you the ones that if I had to choose for today, depending on if the market stays stable when the market's open going into this evening, I'll tell you which ones I would actually be choosing to go in a continuation pattern, which, Sundays and Mondays is the best way to trade back with the trend. So let's get through it. And also, let's go through the news. Here's the news for the week. I did look it up. And so we have interest rates for the AUD coming out on Monday. Wednesday is going to be the most turbulent time because you have inflation numbers for the US dollar and you have interest rates for the CAD on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, you have the CHF, the Swiss, coming out with their interest rates. And then you have Euro coming out Thursday with their interest rates. So those are the ones, if you want to take a snapshot of that real quick or just jot it down. Monday, again, interest rates AUD. Inflation numbers, which is going to be huge for the dollar, CAD interest rates, Swiss interest rates on Thursday, and Euro interest rates on Thursday as well. All right. So with that being said, let's get to the charts. And let's go and see what happened last week. And you're going to see there was a lot of turbulence. As I told you guys, before I get to the charts, let me explain what's going on in my personal opinion. Trump has not entered into office yet, but yet there's a lot of impact because of him, people knowing that he is coming into the office. And so as a result of that, the markets are having some turbulence because, this is just my opinion, but there's some uncertainty on, whether his plan is going to work out or not with these tariffs. And so China announced that they're cutting off certain supplies and not accepting certain things from the U.S., such as grain and different things. They had billions of dollars in contracts for our grains, and so that just instantly went away. So that's going to impact the economy and jobs. But then at the same time, also the things we need to create for our military equipment and stuff like that, that also got cut off from China, which is why, in my opinion, we should have stopped depending on China in the first place, because this is another reason why people who are for, hey, get things out of your own backyard, this is exactly why. Because if you have to put your foot down on being financially abused and say, you know what, hey, enough is enough, and guess what? Then they can just cut you off and all of a sudden your business is done. But if you already had supplies in your own backyard and you did use some of your own supplies, even if they attempted to cut you off, guess what? It's not that big of a deal. I already have some backup anyway. So that's the problem of having 100% dependence on your enemy country, because now you're a slave to them. And whatever they say, you got to go with it. And the moment you disagree, guess what? They cut you off. So we'll see how this plays out. But for those who are against the drill baby drill kind of stuff, you can kind of see why it's important. Get your own supplies, drill and get your own supplies. Okay. They're drilling into earth. You have earth. So just because you're not drilling into it doesn't mean that the other people are not drilling into it. So what difference does it make whether you drilling here in your own backyard or whether you drilling somewhere else and paying other people? It's one earth. Okay. You still got to get the equipment with the supplies. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. Let me keep it moving for some people already zapped me out. All right. So let's move my head over to this corner here. And let's take a look at this. You can see news came and hit the Australian dollar. And so that thing tapped, came down. And may continue to go down next week or coming into this evening to continue to retest that bottom. Who knows? But you can see spikes, okay? Huge candle spikes, okay? So for those who are upset about your trades or anybody of us trading whatever, you can clearly see it was not the best week. Here's some normal candles with one spike. Last week, look at this, boom, 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 boom. Okay, huge candles. So that means there was a lot of news spiking going on. All right. This looks like it may continue to go down to the bottom, but we'll see because it created a slant pattern here. So this is one that if it was me, who knows what it's going to do, but it looks like it has already broken this trend line and it may continue to test to the bottom here. Okay. Which means ocean wave that thing. Okay. Let's take a look at ocean wave. And there we go. Ocean wave says still going down. Okay, so it may come up and then come down. So that's what I see on that one. All right, not sure about this one. This one is here, but You'll see how that pops out. That's the AUD dollar. Same thing here. This looks like it can come back up and maybe come back down and retest the bottom and then go up. AUD Swiss. See this one? This is the same thing that did here. See, went up, then come back and down. And that's what CAD Swiss it's already done. It went up and then it's come back down. All right. Again, I'm not a fan of reversal trading on Sundays and Mondays. So just because I see that don't mean I trust it. This here, yeah, I seen this coming. This is a head and shoulders right here. You can see that right across here. So this may come back up and test this shoulder. Okay, there we go. So let me draw a line here. Okay, so we can see basically this is the head and shoulders. It could come down or it could come up, but either way it goes, it may go range bound like it did over here to create the other part of the shoulder. But this is the head, shoulder, here's the other shoulder. So it could continue down, but I anticipate it may try to pull back up, finish creating the left shoulder or the right shoulder, depending on which side you're looking at, and then come on back down. Let's continue to the bottom. Let's take a CAD Swiss. This is definitely, if the markets were open right now, I would actually sell this thing. That's a consolidation continuation. Here's the down consolidation and then a breakthrough to the continuation. Me personally, that's what I would do with this one. See what I mean? Right here. Let me scrunch this up. Boom. So you can see that spongy bob, flat top. Okay. That's a definite sale to me. Definite. Okay. Let me check it on 5. Yep. Definite sale. I would take that continuing to the downside. I would not buy that if it was me, if I had to choose. Now, again, the market can do anything. This is pre-market analysis, so anything could have happened over the weekend. Now, it could also just stop right here and pop. It could do that because there is support right here on the higher time frame. So, but to squeeze out a few low pips, yeah, that's what I would be doing. See that? But again, it's too close to support, so realistically, I will just leave it alone. It's better setups you can probably find. All right, let's take a look at the EJ. All right, so EJ, I don't see much on here. Probably go back up and then do the droppy drop. Okay, here's what I'm looking at here. Do that there. You can see a lot of resistance, 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 resistance. So it could come up, do resistance, and then come back down. But again, this is pre-market, so a lot of movement happened over the weekend. Now, here's one that if it was me, I would definitely be looking for opportunity to trade this back to the upside because this is a typical slant pattern, and then it's going to come back up and retest this top. Again, it's pre-market open, so there could have been movement over the weekend. You can grab another 20, 25 pips on that one to the upside. This one, again, this is what I was telling you guys. It was just ugly. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing. Okay. This one is going to go back up and retest. I already see that candle. I see it. So right there, let's go to the 15-minute. And I see it did wick. Hold on, let me help you guys. Let me do something real quick. I'm going to remove these supply and demand zones so we can see things better on the sexy analyst. All right, there we go. Right there. Let me save this template. Anytime you make changes to your indicators, always save the template so that it'll stay that way every time. So this one, you can see there was a new spike. So we'll see how this market opens right here. So I can see it. I was right. It already retested this top. So I don't know where the market is going to open because as you can see, it's gapped with a 22 pip spread. So I don't know how this is going to work, but it has tapped pretty high. And the euro is taking advantage of all this turbulence in the market. So there you go. All right, let's take a look at the euro CAD. There you go. I knew that was going to break through. Let's watch this when I get to GCAD. I know that was going to break through. GCAD going to probably do the same thing. Okay, because the CAD is a Canadian dollar is going to have some turbulence because Trump already said that he's going to be slapping tariffs on them as well. And a lot of you guys, I know you disagree with the tariffs and all that kind of stuff, but the truth of the matter is, like for an example, we had a meeting with some of the leaders where he was saying, okay, the United States is expected to protect the world from bad people, so Europe, Canada and all these places, hey, when there's a problem, hey, you guys turn to your quote unquote partners, which means us, the United States, us taxpayers. And so we're defending these countries, our partner states, which people say, hey, don't get into it with your partner states. You're creating a bad relationship. Well, truth is, it was already bad because there was a statement made, and I totally agree. How is it possible that we're supposed to be defending you, and yet you guys are paying 1%, we're paying 4 and 5% of the defense budget for NATO? How is that possible? So if anything, you want us to defend you, you should be paying us to defend you. But we're paying out of our own pocket to defend you, and you guys got money and don't want to pay it up. So that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. So that's why there's this war saying, hey, enough is enough. If you guys, we don't mind defending you guys and helping to protect your interests as our partner, but let's act like equal partners. If I'm paying 4%, why you only having to pay 1% of the defense budget? And these are our people, taxpayers, you guys. This is us. We're paying way more than these other countries. So that's just an example. So that's why they're trying to balance it out and say, hey, we can become a NATO united front against our enemy countries, but the money has to be there as well. And it can't just come out of the United States taxpayers' pockets when y'all sitting up there benefiting from the protection, but not putting a dime to the table to help with this protection. So that's why that's happening, in my opinion. All right, let's keep going because I'm not a politician. All right, so here again, you can see spiking and a whole lot of chop, 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 judo, chop, chop, judo, chop, chop. So again, this is what I was telling you guys. Hey, these markets were very choppy and sloppy. So this right here, I don't see anything on here. Let's go to GCAD. This one here, this is what I was telling you. All right, this here, I don't think it's going to stop right here. I really do not. This is one of those patterns. Once I see it, I say, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Once I see it, I say, no, you better ocean wave that thing. It's going to keep going. That's why I say the CAD is having a hard time because of the new politics that's coming onto the scene of it. Let me get this out the way. I don't know how you got there. Right, let's go here. So this is part of what's happening with the news that's going on. So Canada is having a very hard time. So guys, I would not try to sell this stop right here. Again, the market kept on moving over the weekend, even though your broker is closed. So depending on where it opens, but if I had to choose between buying and selling, this one I would definitely be a seller. Okay, that's a squeeze pattern. And let me put it on a blank chart so you guys can see it. Okay, here we go. Here's a blank chart, a naked chart, as they call it. Anytime I see this, that's guaranteed going up. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If the market opens and it stays like this, guaranteed going up. Okay. That's a squeeze. See? It's ping, 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 and then boom. Because it's a continuation. Which direction was it going? It was already going up. And so it's just consolidating and you get your breakout. So that's a breakout pattern. If you want to be a breakout trader, this is one of the patterns you would look for. And that's a definite. So now let's go over to the ocean wave and I'll show you what I mean. So there you go. Sitting nice and tidy on top of all of the moving averages. Okay. It's nice and tidy on top of the waves. See that? Nice and tidy. So if I had to choose, that would be a definite up to the upside for me. So that's almost a guaranteed winner. Okay. You can see it's all these are in agreement as well. All right. So now let's go back. That is a definite. So yeah, that's a definite. Okay. All right. Nothing there. This one probably continue up as well. Okay. Same thing. I see that little clustering. A lot of people are going to try to sell it. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't do that, family. I really wouldn't. This is where the trickery and deceit comes into the market. So this is where ocean wave will come in, where it says, if it says to keep going up, trust it. Trust it. Okay. Just trust it. Okay. Here's off the 5-minute time frame. You can see that candle literally came down and touched the main wave, and this thing is going to keep going as well. So again, family, I'm just telling you. I know it's been an ugly week and there's news, but again, anything can happen, So I do see this on the 1 hour. So it may have a little bit of juice left into it. How far up it'll go, I don't know, but I surely wouldn't be a seller just yet. I would wait and see whether it breaks above this level. But if not, wait until tomorrow, Monday, and see if you see some good activity on this up in this area where it's just consistently rejecting. You may get a sale, but I wouldn't fool with it tonight. It's looking like it can push and do a breakthrough. Okay. The G's, here's another one, slant pattern. This one's going to come up and retest. Okay, see that curve? Then it pops. That cup shape, cup and handle, I think they call it, curves over and then shoots up. So this one, yeah, keep it to the upside first. Let it retest. That one I don't see much of nothing. This one I don't see much of nothing. That one I think it could continue to the downside. In CAD, this one I don't see much of nothing. See them big candles? This is what I was trying to tell you guys. Sometimes we get blamed when the markets go crazy, but hey, the markets go crazy. They're going to go crazy on any and everybody. Okay, here's another CAD situation. Why is this happening? News on the Canadian dollar. Nothing you can do. All right, so NZD, nothing. That one, I don't see much of nothing. This one, I see a huge head and shoulder. Here's the head. Reverse head and shoulders is what they call it. So this one, it could come down and then shoot up. Okay. This in here, I don't see anything. See, CAD again. USD CAD. See, out of the blue, it just shoots up. That's news. That's news for you. Okay, that's that news for you. What shall it do now? I don't know. Because again, it's being influenced by news. Let's go to gold. And this was interesting about gold. This is why it's been having a hard time trading gold, because you can see it's in this consolidatory pattern right here. And it's just really, really choppy. Gold is extremely choppy right now. So, and here's what it looks like. So you can see gold is extremely choppy. So for those who are having a hard time trading gold, everybody is. It's not just, not just you. Everyone is having a very hard time trading gold because of this. So you can see that range. Let me put it on the clear chart so you guys can see it. Okay. Let's go there. Let me move this here just to create a range so you guys can kind of see what's happening. And I will put it right there. Okay, so you can see basically this thing is just chop, 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 chop. It's really, really a hot mess right now. So please, man, lower your lot size. Not saying not to trade it, but you can clearly see where the problem is coming in. This thing has just been in a huge sideways market for quite some time now. You can see it was trending up very nicely, so you can make some good pips. It was going down nicely, and then all of a sudden it hit this chop, 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 doodle, chop, chop. And so anybody who's trading gold, yes, you can clearly see why you're having such a very, very hard time trading gold. That's the reason why. It's very, very messy right now. Okay. Nobody's fault. It's just the way the market is. So you can see that. Okay. Very, very bad. Very bad. It's no rhyme or reason to what it's doing. It can just go chop, 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 shoot down real big, shoot up real big, shoot, 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 shoot. So it's just fireworks. It's just fireworks. And that's because of the turbulence in the market right now. The news stuff is causing some problems. All right. So anyway, that's the wrap up on that. I hope that helps. Again, if you prefer, if it was me, I would lean on the ocean wave for a lot of this stuff for now. Just stick with the ocean wave for now. That's what I would do. And anything that fits into the ocean wave, that's what I would stick with on the first day or so. Okay. And look for smooth patterns. Like this one look like it can continue down. See, just something smooth and simple. Just go to simple stuff. Don't make nothing up. Just smooth and simple. Okay. Smooth and simple. Okay. This one is already crossed above. See, just if you don't see it, don't trade it. That's all I can tell you right now until the market settle back out. This one is a definite go down. If it sits right there and the market is still going, this will be one of those where, hey, you can take it to the downside. Stuff like that. Okay. CAD, look at that. Really, really. I never challenge these flat tops. Don't challenge the flat tops. So as you can see, CAD will be the target since they're having weakness. So you see this flat top to the upside. CAD Swiss is a flat top to the downside. You can already see it started pushing down. So that's that. Same thing with CAD JPY. So the CADs would be the target if you want the easier setups. Here's another one. This is definitely going up. Definitely. So if the market's open and this is still sitting here, this will be one I would definitely get in. Absolutely no-brainer. Okay, that's a no-brainer. That is definitely going up. So target the CADs if you want my opinion for easy trades. Target the CADs. That's what I'll tell you. Target the CADs. Okay, target the CADs. Okay, right here, 5-minute time frame. Yeah, I'll take that up. Target the CADs. Okay. All right, you guys, hopefully this video helps. And also what I think I'll do is continue to discount sell for the Simplicity system and also for the Ocean Wave for $99 throughout Christmas. So just continue to use that discount code holiday, I think it is. Use discount code holiday. If it doesn't work, just shoot me an email and I'll get that over to you guys. And, and you can get the Simplicity system and the Ocean Wave system for $99. All right. Thank you, guys. See you on Wednesday.